Hello, welcome to my place. I'm Pastor Corey, and we're going to continue our discussion on the peace of God today. It's been, in my mind, it's been a week of discovery of how to rest, how to have peace, even in the midst of all the turmoils and stuff like that. Today, I want to take you to First Peter chapter 5. Now, it's really interesting because you look at where we're going. We're going to First Peter. It was written, obviously, by Peter, the Apostle Peter. And Peter went through a stage of life where he had to go in the boat many times when it was stormy out. And Jesus calmed the storm. One time Jesus was sleeping. One time they were going along across the boat and they saw this ghost and they said, "Who are you?" And it was like, "I am the Lord." "Well, if it's you, Lord, let me walk on the water." And that was Peter. And then he all of a sudden says something like this in First Peter chapter 5. "Therefore, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, and that he may exalt you at the proper time, casting all your anxiety on him because he cares for you." Now just think on that. Cast all your cares upon him. Cast all your worries. Cast all your anxieties. Cast all your fears. But first, you have to humble yourself. Most of us have so much pride within our lives that we forget to humble ourselves first and then go to God, because our pride is saying, "I can take care of it. I can take care of it." These worries, the worries and the fears are because we know that we can't take care of it. We need to cast our cares on the one who will take care of it, because he cares for you. It is so peaceful knowing that God cares for us. And so I encourage you so strongly today, humble yourselves before the Lord. Peter had to humble himself, and the way that he got humbled was when he walked on water, and then he looked around and feared. And then as he was falling, he had to say, "Help me, Lord," and reach out for him. And then what did Jesus do? He lifted him up. Lifted him up. And they walked back to the boat together on the water. And it wasn't until they stepped in the boat that the sea became calm. So they were walking on the water in the midst of the storm because Peter trusted Jesus. I know there's a lot more to that story and everything like that, but take heart. In the midst of the turmoil, in the midst of the trouble, don't take your eyes off of Jesus. And if you end up taking your eyes off of Jesus and you start to sink, then look back to Jesus and say, "Help me, Lord." That's the humility that Peter's talking about in 1 Peter chapter 5. He will lift you up. He will take you out. Why? Because he cares for you. So cast your cares upon him. I know you all know all this already. The problem is we don't put it into practice enough to the extent that you have the peace of God. God bless you richly. We'll see you next time.